So good evening, everyone. And once again, I want to welcome you to this meeting, especially the people who are joining us for the very first time. I believe we are going to have a good time together. What a wonderful Wednesday evening that God has given us. You know, Wednesday evenings are normally ladies' nights. And that is why we normally put our ladies meeting on a Wednesday, because it signifies a lot of things for women. So welcome, you are queens in the making, and I'm so excited to see all of you. And I believe this meeting is going to bring a lot to you and even excite you as we move along. So tonight, I'm going to be your presenter. And on this call already, we have our guest speaker. We are super excited because tonight we are hosting a wonderful and powerful lady who has a lot to share with us. So I'm excited. And for the people who are seeing me for the very first time, my name is Pearose Cherotich. Pearose is a teacher by profession. Yeah, so I'm a teacher of physics and mathematics. I am married. My husband is called Dr. Josephat Karaoke. And together we are blessed with 4 children between the ages of 14 and 8. And I really thank God for that. So before this wonderful opportunity that we are just about to introduce to our guests, I was a high school teacher here in Nairobi City, in a school called Githurai Mixed Secondary School. I was employed by the Teacher Service Commission of Kenya to teach in high school. And my husband was teaching in the university, Catholic University of Eastern Africa. So we really had a lot of challenges with money, you know, when you have to work a job, wait for the end of the month, get money, spend everything. In a few days, it is gone. So we were tired of what we call the rat race. And really, we had a lot of responsibilities on our shoulders, as you know. And you know what? For me, I developed stress, which now led to this wonderful opportunity I'll be sharing with you tonight. So welcome, ladies. And I'm going to be talking about 3 things that are really important for every woman around. Now, when I was preparing for this meeting today, I went through a few things, and as I was doing my research, I discovered that women are really powerful people. Women are very important people in the society. One, we are natural nurturers. We nurture people. You know, we are able to take care of people. And whatever I'm going to share with you is all about taking care of people, helping them, growing them, you know, nurturing. And women are normally natural nurturers. I was also looking around, and I was seeing most of the corporations that are doing very well around the world are led by women. So what do I mean? Women are very important in the society. Without us, of course, we don't have a society. Without us, we don't have a future. So of course, you understand that women are very important. So most of these exciting, you know, people who are making even millionaires, actually I looked and saw that like more than 40% of millionaires are women. And we want to increase this number. And through this powerful session that you are attending, if you are a guest for the first time, it is a great session. As a physics and mathematics teacher, I had to sit and learn, you know. As a physics and mathematics teacher, I never knew anything, but I decided I'm going to be mentored. And that is why tonight I'm going to share with you how I got mentored. On 17th of July this year, I will actually be celebrating exactly 13 years. And of course, and 12 years of retirement, because I retired about 12 years ago. I chose to retire early, and it has been the best decision I made ever. So I'm going to be sharing my slides, and I believe we are going to move together before we just invite the guest speaker on this call. So I'll be sharing my slides and showing you exactly what we have to share with our guests tonight. And I believe you're going to learn a lot. You're also going to benefit from the same, because something that many have benefited, including myself. And therefore, what one woman can do, another one can also do. So we are called thriving women because we want to thrive. Thriving women of what? Woman of what? We are all women of what? Sometimes things in life come to confuse us and we forget that we are women of what. So in this, I am going to define a woman, the acronym of woman, to be wonderful. You know, we are all wonderful. In the eyes of God, we are fearfully and wonderfully made. O stands for outstanding. You are outstanding. You are so important, you know. M stands for marvelous. You're marvelous, adorable, and nice. So all these define us as women: wonderful, outstanding, marvelous, adorable, and nice. You know, this is so important to remind yourself every day amidst the challenges and many things that we go through as women. We need to understand that we are very, very important. So we say empowered women empower other women. We want to work with one another, empower each other, grow each other, you know. And in the Women of Worth, we empower other women to be able to be powerful and really achieve their dreams, because that is very, very important. But the first thing we are going to talk about is your health. You can never be successful unless you're solving a problem. And one of the major challenges that we are having is health challenges. So your health is your greatest wealth. And there are many things that affect our health. The first one is rest, exercise, and diet. Resting is very important. Exercising is very important. And you know, sometimes we are so busy as women so that we don't even have time for ourselves. We don't rest enough. We don't even do exercise, you know, and diet, and good diet. And I'm going to talk majorly on diet because it's the one that affects our health more. Now, on this slide, I have written every bite you take is either fighting disease or feeding it. Okay? So whenever we are eating any meal, because we are the people who decide, even if you don't cook per se in your house, we are the people who decide for our families what they are going to eat. So if you have somebody in the house to cook, you instruct them what to cook. So every bite you take is either fighting disease or doing what? Or feeding it. So which one do you choose? Most people choose the feeding disease, and this is what is really becoming a major problem. Now we have what we call the wellness triangle recommended by the World Health Organization. We are told that this is the triangle we are supposed to follow. Right from the below, the base, which is physical activity and weight management. Ladies, this is something very key. Do physical activity and manage weight. Eat whole grains, not refined grains. Eat fruits and vegetables, 5 to 9 different colored fruits and fruits actually. Reduce the proteins, eat very little meat, especially the red meat. But what do? We eat more. Then reduce the fats and sugars the most. 2 teaspoons of sugar and very little fat. So as our triangle is going up, remember it's diminishing, meaning there are things that we are not supposed to be doing at large. So look at this. On the left-hand side, we have the healthy wellness triangle. On the right-hand side, we have the unhealthy one. And this is where most people lie. The unhealthy wellness, we follow this instead of following what the recommendation of the World Health Organization. We have inverted. What we should do more, we do very little or even minimal or none at all. And this is where lifestyle diseases come about. And we are saying there are so many, because of our choices of food, we've gotten into what we call chronic diseases or lifestyle diseases. And this is where I come in, because as women, remember, we are the people who really get so, you know, we are the ones who are so concerned when a family member is sick. And these lifestyle diseases can be avoided even by the food choices that we make. So these chronic diseases are highly on the rise. We have heart disease, we have cancer, we have diabetes, we have stroke, chronic respiratory diseases, obesity. Just sit and think. The last 3 burials that you attended, because I know we are people belonging to a society, sometimes we attend burials. What was the cause of the death? Mostly it is cancer. Now it is even becoming a menace. People don't fear HIV anymore. Cancer is proving to be very, very tough to our people. Now, when we come to women, we have the common conditions with women, okay? Number 1, painful periods. We have these, fibroids. is really affecting women. And you know, fibroids wasn't there at the beginning, you know, 20, 30 years ago. You couldn't hear a lot. But right now, there are so many people having this, and it is majorly women. Infections, you know, the UTIs and the stuff. Heart diseases, you know, high blood pressure, those kind of things. Diabetes is highly prevalent among women. Obesity, this is where I come in, because I was once very obese. I was overweight. And these are some of the conditions we know: cancer, breast cancer, cervical cancer, uterus cancer, skin cancer, and many other types of cancers which are related to the women, especially the reproductive system. Okay. And then we have infertility, when people are not able to maybe reproduce. Most of the time, the woman is the one that is blamed, you know. So infertility issues, they come about, you know. So these are some of the common conditions with women. And when we look at them, you realize they are highly on the rise. Many people are suffering in hiding, and they are not talking about it. We are looking at, you know, things like obesity that is causing even more harm than good, because when you are obese, these infections come, the heart diseases are there, cancer come very, very fast, diabetes. So you realize it's becoming a real challenge. Now there is a solution, because this is a very real challenge in our society right now. If you are not infected, you are affected. You could be having a family member who is affected. But the beautiful thing is that we have a solution. Wow. And this is our solution. We have got a wonderful opportunity called Neolife International. Neolife is a company that was started in 1958 by Jerry Brasfield. He was sick of asthma. And you know, using natural foods, this guy was able to get well. And that means most of these diseases can be managed with food. And that is why if you are diabetic and you go to the hospital, obviously the doctor will start first fixing your diet even before giving you any medication. So when this guy got well, he decided to start this wonderful opportunity in 1958. Now it's 65 years old. It came to Africa through South Africa in 1971. Came to Kenya in 1996, and today it has come to you if you're a guest. It's in over 50 countries around the world, to be precise, 56 countries, and they have great values. For a company to sit there for the last 65 years, since 1958, obviously it is guarded by very, very core values. Absolute integrity is one of them. People are number one. Products that work, and equal opportunity for all, and long-range vision. Now, through this, because of, we are saying we have products that work, we have what we call a scientific advisory board, SAB. Without products being based in nature and backed by science, sometimes people can, they can be misused. So what are we saying? These products are very safe from Neolife because we have a history of scientific excellence, whereby we have this company and it has a scientific advisory board. The founder of the scientific advisory board is called Dr. Arthur Fast. Dr. Arthur Fast is also the founder of cancer chemotherapy. All these people, they have written highly respected journals around the world. So they gave us a solution, and this is very, very exciting. And they say for physical activity, you have to go out and do. But you can be helped to manage your weight. Then whole grains, we have a product called 3NN. It is 3-in-1. Whole grains supplement of wheat, rice, and soya. Then for fruits and vegetables, we have carotenoid complex, which is a combination of so many fruits and vegetables. Actually, about 115 kilograms of fruits and vegetables are contained in these 90 capsules of carotenoid complex. Then we have omega-3 salmon oil plus. This is fish oil, and it is very, very good for brain development, even for expectant mothers, very, very good. For the heart, you know, heart problems are too many, even burning cholesterol. And then for the joints, lubricating our joints. Then we have, so in this, you can see this sachet you can see here has got a product called 3NN, which is this one. It has carotenoid complex, which is this one. It has got omega-3 salmon, and they have also added a mineral complex because we have minerals in the body. And these minerals are very, very important for, for you to grow and be healthy. So the 4 of them, they form a product called Pro Vitality, which is this one in this box. Pro Vitality is made up of 4 products, which is the TNN, omega-3, carotenoid, and multimineral. So this box you see here has got 30 sachets of Pro Vitality, which you use it for a whole month. So you find that this Pro Vitality is able to make your triangle to stand on the right side up. Wow. Can you imagine? You turn your triangle on the right side up. So we have the Pro Vitality, which is very, very important here. I have talked about it. For women, we also have a product called Feminine Herbal. Feminine issues are too many, the painful periods, infertility, hormonal imbalance, we have menopausal symptoms that are really disturbing. So this product called Feminine Herbal works on that. Then we have calcium and magnesium. Every month, as we go through our monthly periods, you find we lose a lot of calcium. During childbirth, again, we lose a lot of calcium. So you need to replenish calcium. And then we also have, for the weight management products, we have the Neolife Shake. You can see here, this can contains what we call Neolife Shake. It's a protein shake. It's a meal replacement. Very, very good for glycemic response. It takes care of your sugars. And then it's also very good for muscle retaining, so that when you lose weight, you retain your muscles. And it's also very good because you feel full. So you are able to lose weight using the Neolife Shake. This is the product that really helped me to be able to lose weight. You can see me there, before and after. How do you see that? Some people tell me, oh, the after one looks younger than the before. Yet this is like 10 years apart. Can you imagine? 10 years apart. But, I looked older 10 years ago than today. So I thank God because of the Neolife products. They've really helped me. Personally, I joined to lose weight. And I'm so excited that I have managed to be able to lose weight. We have many other products. I already talked about the Feminine Herbal. We have aloe vera, very good for digestion issues like, there's a lot. Sometimes you find when you eat some food, it is not digested well, you get bloated and those kind of things. Now we have another powerful product called Herbal Rest and Relax. And as I said, many of us women, we are so busy. You never get time to rest. And sometimes, stress comes in and depression. So we have a product called Herbal Rest and Relax, and it's really good for resting your brain and relaxing. Then we have the home care products to take care of your home. We are the ones cleaning our homes, and most of the detergents that we are using have a lot of chemicals. So this wonderful opportunity has been able to get us very natural products that can be used as detergents at home. Then we have the skincare products. Wow, how many of us would want to look younger for longer? I believe all of us. We want to look young. Ladies also, we are always very sensitive about our looks. And what can tell that we are getting older or things like that is our skin. So we have wonderful skincare products. They are so natural and fully organic, vegan, and they are sea sourced. I cannot explain that further because for me, it has really helped me a lot. Then we also have children's program, the nutrition for children, because as they grow up, their needs are so high. Nutritional gaps are so many because of how we are feeding our children in today's world. And so we have wonderful products to be able to give to children to boost their immunity, boost even their brains. The omega-3 salmon works on that. And then we also have farm care products for dealing with the farm. It is able to increase your yields 3 times. And this product is called Supergrow. It is used in the farm. So what are we saying? We are saying your life is wholesome. It takes care of, every aspect of your life. But now we also have the financial and lifestyle success. So the reason why I'm telling you that, yes, I came in for health, but today I was able to retire my job early is because of the financial success I was able. Remember, I got stressed because I was lacking money. And now here is an opportunity which is going to give you additional income From the poster maybe that you are given, we had written there additional income. I know this is very, very important. I know all of us on this call, do we have dreams? I believe we all have dreams. And of course, big dreams for that matter. You could be having dreams of earning money. You know, you want to support your kids to the best schools, you know, those kind of things. You could be having, you want to you know, drive a nice car, fly the world, fly your family out of the country for Christmas this year of 2023. Now we have the New Year resolutions, and even not just New Year resolutions, but the goals for 2023. I'm sure one of it could be a traveling, and even improving our homes, you know, building a better home. This is so possible through this wonderful opportunity. A job may not give you all this, but an opportunity can give you. So where are you in the cash flow quadrant? We have a book written by Robert Kiyosaki. It is called Cash Flow Quadrant. And this one just shows how money comes in. People, some of us are employed. There are those who are self-employed. Then we have big business builders and investors. The people on this left-hand side are the employed and the self-employed. And these people, they trade time for money. And they are the majority. And most of the educated people come to this side, but they are not financially free. But the people on the right-hand side, they are financially free. They don't work alone. They even work with people. They leverage their time and people. So I'm excited because this opportunity can also help you to be on the right-hand side. And how do we say that? We say, when you become part of this, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself, because the company does everything for you. You just have to partner with the company. That is simple. Just partner with the company. Through the Women of Worth, we help you to partner with the company. So you get a direct connection to New Life. No middleman at all, no advertiser, no wholesaler, no distributor, you know, everyone. There is no one there. So what do we have? We just have you and the company. So you find that all that money that would have been paid to the middleman is paid to you. How? So I'm just going to show you right away. But first, to partner with Neolife, you pay 10,000 Kenya shillings, just 10,000. Can you imagine a business you start with 10,000? And it can be so big and you become a big business builder. With the 10,000, you get a kit. A kit contains an international license. That is a license that can operate in more than 50 countries around the world where Neolife is. Literature materials is a lot to learn. And you also get a Pro-Vitality pack. You remember the product I told you that makes your triangle to stand on the right side up? Pro-Vitality pack. And you earn points. Now, because this is a currency that is used around the world, it's a universal currency. It's points for every product, there are points, and you will be paid a bonus on the same. And then your own website. Wow. So you get your own website. And in today's world, we live in a world of a lot of technology. You know, the internet is doing more business than physical, like doing business physically. So you get your own website and a free delivery anywhere in the country. Wow. So what is your work? And this is beautiful because as ladies, we can do this very, very well. The first work is use the products. So what happens? You're going to earn points and bonus. So at the end of the month, you are paid a bonus for the points that you earn. So using the products is very key. And you know, you use the products instead of going to a cosmetic shop now to buy oil to apply on your face, you buy from Neolife. First, it is natural, healthy, you know, and you are going to be paid. Instead of buying Omo, which has a lot of chemicals, or any other detergent outside there, come and buy G1 Laundry. It's going to work for you. It gives you, it's very economical and safe to use. So you earn points, and at the end of the month, it's a bonus. Then number two, you share the products with other people. Now, the beauty about this opportunity is that they only sell products to those people who have partnered with them. They don't sell products to any non-member out there. So you earn points and also profit. So when you are going to sell to someone who is not a member, there's a price that you sell to them at. And therefore you earn profits. And they say, what, ladies? Profits are better than wages. Yes, And profits are very, very important. So then share the opportunity with other people and you earn more points. So this is where now you network. You know, we can easily network. As ladies, we can do so much to network. Then you train and you get the skills and personal development. So we help you to train, and the training is free of charge. Now, if you are there and you have 500 points, those points, you remember you got 36 points when you joined. If you get 500 points, you are going to be called a manager, because you will buy some products, you know, there is no business without a capital, for sure. So you need to buy some products for you to use and even to share with other people. If you get 500 points, you are a manager, you earn between 500 to 2,500 Kenya shillings. If now you bring your friends, we tell you talk to your friends, Jane, Mary, Alice, and Betty. So when you talk to Jane, Mary, Alice, and Betty, they will also be managers. When they join and become part of New Life and they be managers, you're going to be called a senior manager if you have 1,000 points from them, because all the points they have will write to you. So if you are a senior manager, 1,000 points you earn from 2,500 all the way to 20,000 Kenya shillings, or yeah. And then 2,000 points you become an executive manager, and you earn from 20,000 to 50,000 Kenya shillings. Wow, this is so powerful. I'm excited. You know, this is very exciting. You've just gone out. Read me, kindly don't scrub on you on my screen, please. So 2,000 is executive manager, and that is 20,000 to 50,000 Kenya shillings. This is so exciting. Now you are also going to help Jane, Mary, Alice, and Betty. You are going to train them. They will get free training. They will be shown how next time they can be senior managers with 1,000 points. So if they become senior managers, they will also have developed managers, and you become a director. And as a director, you earn 4,000, you get 4,000 points from your team and yourself, and you earn between 50 to 90,000 Kenya shillings. Wow, this is so exciting. I mean, 50,000 part-time. And by the way, it's not a must that it should be full-time. It can be part-time. And you know, if you're working a job, or you're just, instead of sitting down there, maybe you are just a stay-home mother, you can do this and you get a pin of a director. There are many other benefits, cash incentives, and many things, and lifestyle also. So this is the ladder, right from distributor, manager, senior manager, executive, and then director. It does not stop at director. If you help one person to be a director, you're going to be called a sapphire director. You earn $1,000 every month. Why every month? Our products have a repeat sale. 3 directors, you become a ruby director. So it's all about empowering other people. Other women, you know, we work with one another, we grow each other. So with 3 directors, you're going to be called a ruby director. And 6 directors, you become a president team member. Wow, super exciting. And you know what, people? It's so exciting that when I got to know about this in 2010, 17th of July, 2010, I did not give it a second thought, because first I really wanted the benefit of the products. And so I wanted to join so that I can use the products and, you know, and enjoy the products and lose weight. And I remember I joined and bought the products. And within that month, I got a bonus of 2,002 Kenya shillings. And I was very excited, because I knew now I'm already losing weight. I'm also going to help other people. I started talking to other people. I started telling them the benefits of these wonderful scientifically researched products. And people started joining. In 3 months, I was a director. Can you imagine a high school teacher earning a part-time bonus of 22,406? I was so excited. And you know, it was just about talking to people, sharing with them the benefits of the skincare products. And it's good because they were seeing it on my own face, and they're like, wow, now you are glowing, you are looking different. These are things you just use. And you know, people will see it even from how you look. So when I became a director, I remember we were taken to a 5-star hotel for dinner, which was my first time, because you've never heard of TSC, or Teacher Service Commission, taking people there. Now I was motivated to work. I remember 7 months down the line, I was a sapphire director, and it was so exciting because that is when I got 3 times my net salary. And it was so exciting. We were invited to Windsor Golf and Country Club 3 nights and 4 days. We were also invited to Cape Town in South Africa, all expenses paid for by the company. And I decided now this is a high time. I quit my TSC job and work on this business full time. And guess what, ladies? After exactly 2 years and 11 months on this business, I was a president team member. And I was so excited because I was empowering many, many other people. And now, tonight on this call, we have a very powerful lady. I just thought of inviting her because I know she has a powerful story. She's been able to impact many other people outside there. You may be thinking, Pearose, so who else has really succeeded? I know on this call, we have directors, we have, Sapphire directors, we have Ruby directors. And now we have a very powerful speaker whom I want to invite to be able to share with us her story so that you can be able to learn that you can even do it even in a desperate situation. And so this is a lady I've been watching a lot, and she's done a great, great business. We celebrate her because she started way back before even I thought of. I think I was even in high school when she started the business. And so if Ngao, you can hear me, kindly pick it up and move on.
Wow, fantastic. I hope you are all well. Give me a minute. Sorry, I was just making sure that the screen is okay. We are women, and women know how to handle things. Even when you find a house is dirty, you clean it up. Good evening, everyone. Thanks so much, Pearose. I've been listening, and I was away when you shared the word woman. I think you may need to share the screen again so that I can take a screenshot. Good evening, everybody. Good morning. We always say good morning because there are our friends abroad who are just waking up as we plan to go to sleep. Others are waking up. And I'm excited to share with you this evening because we have an international business. And I'm grateful for Pearose, PT Pearose, because she has given me an opportunity that nobody would have given me to actually to talk to women. And I'm very excited to be your speaker tonight. And we are going to learn from one another. I've been learning alone, I've been listening, and I'm excited about this opportunity to share with my fellow women. And another thing I'm learning is that today being our Wednesday, it's a Women's Day. And so we should empower other women. And thanks, Pearose, for taking up the challenge so that we can empower our fellow women. So to start my story, I'll introduce myself by sharing on my screen so that you can see my family, and then I'll talk from there. Wow. So this is me. My name is Ngao. You can see me there. And this is my big family. I'm married to Mr. Ngao Mangati. We have been married for the last I think now going 32 years. And we are very excited because in the 32 years I've grown. I've gotten my mom-in-law here. Yeah, she's also a woman just like us. And I love her very much. We are not those, we don't fight. I have a special mom-in-law whom we don't fight. You realize that sometimes women, we fight each other with our mothers-in-law. But for me, my mom-in-law is my friend, very, very good friend. And this is my son, Miles, who is our last born. And this is Ivy, our firstborn. And we are here now as a family, and we are very excited. I can say 2 years ago, after having worked with Barclays Bank for around 17 years, I lost my job. I lost my job through what we call retrenchment. We went through what we call conversion. Allow me to stop sharing the screen so that you can see me properly. We went after conversion where we were computerizing the systems. I was one of the people that were converting the systems. And after having worked for around 17 years, I was expecting a promotion. Yeah, I was expecting a promotion, which is normal, that if you have done something good, you have worked, you have been given a project and it's successful, you always expect that you will get a promotion. And recently I discovered there are two types of promotions, like just it is in life. You are either promoted, like if you are you are sick, you can be promoted to heaven, or you can be promoted to back to life. So when I was in the bank, I was expecting to be promoted, to be raised to the rank, but I received a promotion that was taking me back to my house. So as women, you must take care of your home, because one day you might be told to go back home. So we should make your home very, very comfortable and very, very nice, so that when the day comes and you are told go back home, you start wondering where you are going to. But I thank God that when I was told to go back home, first of all, I can testify to you that I wasn't ready. I was not ready for that promotion at all. Why was I not ready? As a firstborn, I was taking care of my parents who are not feeling well. My mom had a challenge of high blood pressure. My father had arthritis, and they were depending on this firstborn for their support, medical support. And I had done that successfully without having to overburden my husband. Another thing, these children that you have seen there, one was 7 years and the other one was 4 years. And when I looked at the scenario that I was going to become a housewife, that started, it gave me a lot of, sadness. I actually almost ended into depression because I was crying all over when I received the bad news. Let me call it bad news then. And I was wondering, how am I going to convert myself, to rebrand myself from having been a working class woman to being a housewife, to depend on my husband day in, day out. And in Luyaland, we say, I didn't know how to become a Mbeho woman. Mbeho asubuhi, Mbeho sasaba, Mbeho jioni. And that idea of becoming a dependent woman was actually killing me. So when somebody saw me crying in the streets of Nairobi, actually I was crying in the office, and somebody saw me crying, and that was not my nature of being, not being happy. I'm always an excited person. So she called a friend of mine, and this friend of mine, the beauty that we had been working together, the power of a woman. Women always want to help one another. So this lady called, actually the lady who referred me to the other lady was very expectant. And she was just sympathizing with me, and she realized that this woman needs help. So be a fellow woman's helper. Let me start there. Yani uwe msaidizi kwa mama, kwa wenzetu, tukue wasaidizi. Because if that woman never cared for me and never saw my tears, maybe I'll be in Booni, kulimia nduma. So this lady called Judy, who is my sponsor, and told Judy, I want you to call Anne and talk to her, because the way she's crying all the time, I don't think it's good enough. So Judy called me for a cup of coffee. I remember it was around July, the end of June. And I went for that coffee, not because I enjoyed the coffee. I went because Judy told me, come. I went by faith. So after going there, Judy saw me crying. Yes, she bought the coffee at Pekesha, if you know Mamangina Street. We sat at that place. I was crying throughout. She told me, Anne, stop crying. Once the milk has spilled, it cannot be recovered. You need to pick up your pieces and go. Another thing I remember at that particular time, my husband bought me a book called Who Moved My Cheese? Yeah, that book talks about change. When I read that book from page 1 to the end, I'm not a good reader of books, but that day I sat down and read that book. It made a lot of sense to me. So after I read that book, I told my boss that now I'm ready to leave. Imagine I had been told there's no job, but I was refusing to leave. So when I read that book, it spoke to me that at times we hang on things that have already moved. We need to be ready for change, because change will always come. So in July 2002, I signed up to join Your Life, and I have no regrets. One thing that I've enjoyed is good health. I came to this business when I was so overweight. I was weighing over 90 kilos, just like Pearose. Unfortunately, I don't have the photo like Pearose, but I remember Judy telling me that you cannot look for money in the shape you are carrying. So she told me the first thing we are going to do together, we are going to go on weight loss program. Unfortunately, she was there to support me. I had never done anything called supplementation. So she taught me how to start using supplements, also to change my lifestyle of eating. You know, in Luyaland, I come from Western and I'm married in Ukambani. Where I come from, we usually have a very big plate of ugali and very small plate of mboga. So I had added so much weight. And another thing, the reason why I had added weight, I did not want to embarrass my husband when I go back to Western. Because women in Western are usually women with, you know, who have been taken care of. You will find they are overweight. So I wanted my husband to be respected. So having carried so much weight, of course, I was having a lot of palpitation in my heart, and I was having also a problem with my joints. So when she told me that we must do something about weight, I started on a weight loss program, and this helped me to lose some 10 kilos in a very short time. And after that, that was the key to my business. I remember even during that time, my children were always sick because we used to work very long hours. I remember that I used to leave my house at around 5 a.m. I come back home at around 11 p.m. because during conversion, we used to work very, very long hours. I remember my children used to have a standing order with the pediatrician. After every 2 weeks, they will go to the hospital. But after I joined, I was told there is a program for children, which you have been shown there. I started introducing my children also to the program, and I realized that the sicknesses that my children were having all the time, low immunity, all that disappeared. And I became a very excited mother, and that kind of excitement will make everybody want to follow me. So I started sharing my story with my fellow ladies, and especially when it came to the story of losing weight. We had tried losing weight many times with my fellow friends in the bank, but we were not successful. So when they saw me different, they wanted to use what I have used. And that gave me a lot of courage, a lot of, excitement. And I will take my sponsor to talk to the people who wanted to lose weight, and she will talk to them. And I see myself going back home with some packet of milk. I go back home with with the food. So I didn't have to to completely depend on my husband for the family's food. So that gave me hope, because I knew that now at least I can make some money. Some people started joining, and I started making some money. And my first bonus was not as big as Pearose. Mine was just 983 shillings. What made me so excited with this 983 shillings was that if my mom called me from home that she wanted some money, maybe for medication, I'll be able to give her that money. And if my children maybe did not have food, I'll wake up with boldness that I'm able to go to the kiosk and buy my children food. So that 983 shillings gave me hope that there was hope. And then when we started now growing together, and I became very teachable because I was always hanging with my sponsor, my girlfriend, my mom, Judy, she started mentoring me in every way. I started learning from her. So we started talking to people together. Many people want to join us, and we continued sponsoring people in the network. And in only 4 months, I had become a director. I had replaced my net income, and my life continued from there. And I told myself that I'm not going to look for any employment. So I have been here for 20 years. In 7 or so, around 8 months, I also became a world team member, and I started traveling. That is when I discovered what I love most. I love traveling. And I've traveled immensely. I don't have the photos here, but I can tell you, I've been to so many destinations. Yeah. I've been there when the first time when they wanted to remove all the garbage from me, they took me to Windsor with my husband to teach me how the rich men live. That is where I saw people having a lot of towels to wipe their bodies with. In the morning, you are given like almost 11 towels, because every towel is to wipe different part of the body. Another thing I enjoyed in winter is that I would wake up and somebody else will make the bed. I'm talking to ladies. I don't know. In your home, who makes the bed? For the first time, somebody was there to make my bed, and I was so excited. I was feeling, for the first time, I'm free. Women, we like carrying the whole house. Even when you see us in town, we are carrying the kitchen, we are carrying the bedroom, we are carrying the people. So we are always carrying something. I was feeling so relaxed and I felt very excited. And I was told, now, Anne, if you want to enjoy more of this, go and help other people. And I came back and helped many people. In fact, the first people I helped were women. I like that. I helped my sister who did not have food because she did not have a job. So she came and I sponsored her into the business. I changed her life. In 9 months, she was driving her first car. Another person I changed is the lady who wanted to lose weight. She became a distributor. She brought other women who wanted to lose weight. There was another one who wanted to, to make money. And I started building these women and I started traveling. They told me, Anne, now because you have been able to help to support others, now we can now start taking you abroad. And I've been taken abroad many times. The first time I was taken to Johannesburg in 2003. 2004, we were taken to Mauritius. 2005, we went to Las Vegas. And now my husband loves me because I am not a begging wife. I am a supportive wife, and at the same time, we travel together, and both of us had never entered in any aeroplane, or neither did we have passports. Now we have our passports. We keep on traveling all over. We have been to Mauritius. We have been to Sun City. We have been to Durban. We have been to London. And the beauty about London is that we were there with 20 directors. And it is very, very exciting when you travel with the people you have supported. So my story of traveling never ends. It's usually very, very long. And I would like to tell you that if you have passion for something, there are better things that will be added to you. So because of time, I just want to share with you that as a woman, what you need to do is to know yourself. When I talk like this, I know that there are people who are housewives and they are very, very comfortable. Yeah. As much as being a housewife was a problem to me, I am sure when I'm talking to women, what I like doing is to understand who they are. So as a lady, you must understand who you are. Yeah. Know who you are. Know what you like. What are you passionate about? Because that will become a fuel to what you are doing, to the business. Yeah. If you like doing some special duties, just understand who you are. Once you know who you are, you will be able to become effective. If you like being a teacher, if you like supporting people, if you like, traveling, if you love big cars like Pearose, just first of all, you must identify your passion and the things that you love doing. No, and another thing you need to understand is that you should know that you are a problem or a crisis solver. Why I'm so excited about this opportunity is that around 6-7 years ago, if I would have chosen to be the woman who is a dependent, I don't know what would have happened to my spouse. Because 7 years ago, my husband lost his job in a way that we needed somewhere to fall back to. So I thank God that he placed in my life or in my heart that idea that I cannot become a dependent 100%. So when it came to time, when my husband lost a job, he came back home, just like I had come back home many years back. He found a place that he could fall back to. So if you are here and you are a lady and you are feeling you are very, very comfortable in your position, just know that things do change. In Luya, we say, "Evindu vichenja." So don't be comfortable in your position without doing something about life. Always think of the future. Yeah? Think of the future and work when you can. The Bible says, work while it is daytime. So as a lady, you cannot afford to be lazy. We must be ready to work. Yeah. And somebody said that work never kills anybody. Yeah? Work never kills anybody. Make your tomorrow special. Make your tomorrow special. Yeah. Work hard and invest in your tomorrow, because you never know, things do change. Have security. This company, when it teaches us personal development. When you make money, you need to do some investment. And I thank God that when you have made some money in your life, we ended up somewhere and we got some rental houses, and now we are landlords. It means that we have security. Just in case things don't go right, at least you can have something to fall back to. So as a woman, you must learn to invest. Don't be these women who eats everything, Unapata pesa, unakula yote. You must become an investor. Save for tomorrow. Be a wise woman. Yeah. Value your family, Value your family and God. Of course, you put God first. Pray for your family. I always pray for my family. My husband keeps telling his friends that I'm lucky to have married a prayerful woman. But as a woman, you must be prayerful. Praying for your family, praying for your business, praying for your future, your present. You must be. I like somebody's helping me there, that you must be a Proverb 31 woman. You must be a prayerful woman, because you are we had a lady who was talking to us, and she said that women are crisis solvers. We are created to solve crises, to provide solution. And as Pearose was talking, and she said that we make decisions for our family's health, because we are the ones in the kitchen. When I joined this business, I learned to do elimination, to eliminate the food that will not add value to my children or to my family's health. And so if you come to my fridge, you'll find things like maragwe, maybe chicken, maybe once in a while, you'll find meat. Because I have understood that a healthy family depends on my choices. You will find that everybody knows how to supplement. So as a woman or as a lady, you must carry the health of your family. Make the right choices. Because when I joined, I was told women kill their families from the kitchen. The utensils we use for cooking, the sufrias, you know how we clean those utensils. Are you using the detergents that are killing your children or your family slowly? Are you able to, to make sure that you are buying them the right food? You see, as a woman, you have the power to make the right choices for your family. Yeah. So you must be able to identify the crisis the family is facing, and if possible, become an advisor and also help the family come out of the crisis they are in. Yeah. And as a woman, don't keep quiet with your problems. The reason why I became whom I became, because I was always with my upline. I was day in, day out with my upline because I needed help to be able to believe in myself. So as a woman, you must be ready to ask for help. There is a book that says remarkable performers are dazzling good at getting into the right questions. Ask questions if you do not know about something. You must ask the right questions and associate with the right people. Keep the right company. Make sure that you associate yourself with people who are growing, not people who are pulling others backwards. So if you continue doing this, you will find yourself working very, very hard. One thing I know is that we can make money, like in your life, we make money in two parts. When we move products, we make money through profits. And I like when I say that my check is for investment, my bonus check, but my daily bread, I use my profits to keep my family and my daily expenses running. So you must have several channels of income. And part of that is making sure that you are moving products. Pearose says that you cannot be in business and you don't have anything you are selling. Make sure that you are able to talk to people and recommend the product and have several accounts. You can have a bonus account and you can have a profit account. And that way, when I talk about investment, you can be able to plan your finances and be able to become an investor. So this business is all about personal development. That's why we attend training. So you must be teachable and you must be ready to grow. And if you continue hanging around with people like Pearose, like in future, I want to drive a machine like hers, you will find yourself becoming better and better all the time. Thank you so much, Pearose. I think whatever I've shared, it can help somebody somewhere. And one day we shall meet at the beaches of the world. Thank you so much.
Wow. Hey. And that was very hot. You have actually exceeded the expectation. Thank you so much.
I can't hear you.
Hello, Anne. Yeah, thank you so much. And great ladies, I believe you have learned something. I can see, of course, even from the chats, people are clapping for Anne. People are excited. You know, Anne has really given us actually things that are able to help us in life. And I'm super excited to hear from such a, wise woman, Proverbs 31 woman. So I'm super excited and thank you so much for everyone who joined us because, this life, it is all about the choices that you make. Where do you want to be in the next few years? Where do you want to be by the end of 2023? Choose to be with the women of worth, and guess what? Your life will never be the same again. I'm excited that I happen to have joined this, though I never knew anything as a physics and mathematics teacher, but today my life has totally changed. And if Anne came from such a pathetic situation where someone has lost her job, and now she's so successful, she's now, she's owning houses in Nairobi, and it is super exciting to see that we can change everyone else. We can also change other women. We can help other people. And thank you so much, Anne, for that. And guess what, guys? There's a lot of travel in this business. I don't have the time to be able to show you all the travels that we've had. Even for me, only in the last 12 years, I've been able to travel to 32 destinations, courtesy of this business. Can you imagine someone who did not have anything, because teachers don't travel anywhere, but I've gone to Mauritius, I've gone to Hong Kong in China, I've gone to Abu Dhabi, I've gone to Dubai, I've gone to South Africa, I've gone to Mexico, Los Cabos, I've gone to, so many places. Santon San in South Africa, I've gone to Zambia, Victoria Falls, and the list is endless. And all these are expenses paid for by Neolife. When you grow in higher ranks in the company, you start getting those travel incentives. And guess what? By this year, in the month of May, we are flying to Turkey, Istanbul. And I know ladies, like here in Kenya, we love, clothes coming from Turkey, made in Turkey, all these things. And now we want to go and buy for ourselves there, for ourselves in Turkey. So I believe you are ready, all of you, to come with us to Turkey and we enjoy ourselves. And for sure, if I can do it, if Anne can do it, then you can do it better than all of us. God bless you so much. Please, after this, turn to the person who invited you. Just call them, even if it is how late. Thank them for inviting you. And number two, ask them to give you the pay bill number. You pay the 10,000. Can you imagine it's only an investment of 10,000 and it will give you all what you desire in life. If it is to drive the best car, if you want to really support your family, like me, I've built a big house for my parents worth more than 3.5 million. Today, they are living in such a place. And let me tell you, ladies, we can do so much. We can root for one another and watch each other grow. Thank you so much. See you in the beaches of the world, and God bless you. Good night. Bye-bye. Thank you and congratulations, our guest. Bye, Winnie Cherotich in Qatar. Wow, good to see you. Faith Mwirigi, Faith Ngaira. Good to see you people.